All right, what's up, guys, and welcome to Wildcard Sports. These are my Week 15 picks. Last week I did okay. That Miami game screwed me up. The Packer game screwed me up. But we're at 45,280, our rank right there. And then 96.3 pick percentage, 131 and 77 on the season. So pretty freaking good, but I'm still ranked in the 45,000s. So getting right into it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Starting with the Chargers and the Raiders division game. Raiders will give them trouble. Chargers have been disappointing all season, and Raiders are favored in this game. If Chargers weren't as bad this season or as disappointing, the Chargers would be easily favored in this game. This is a really tough one for me because I know the Raiders can win it. I know they could beat the Chargers after how bad they're doing, but the Chargers need to start winning some freaking games if they want to sneak into a wild card spot. I mean, the Raiders can sneak into a wild card spot too. Technically, they have the same record. It's going to be a battle. I guess my heart is telling me Chargers. My gut is saying Raiders will probably beat the Chargers. And this is tough for me. So let's just go Raiders. I don't know. I could switch this pick later, but I'm going to go Raiders for now. Moving on to the Vikings-Bengals, both fighting for a playoff spot. There is a lot of games this week where teams are fighting for playoffs, like a lot of really good games. There's barely any throwaway games this week, week 15, so it's going to be a great week to watch. Vikings-Bengals. Bengals have been, surprising everyone with their backup, Browning, and he's doing well. They're favored. I like him at home. I do think they'll beat the Vikings, so we'll go Bengals on that one. Steelers, Colts, both a 7-6 record. This one's going to be an amazing game to watch because they are both fighting for a playoff spot. They're both in the playoffs right now. Actually, Steelers are getting the wild card spot as of now. Colts are right there too. And man, it could go either way. It could be a coin flip on this one. Colts are favored by 2.5 because they are at home. Steelers are slipping a little bit. I don't know what to make of the Steelers. I do like how the Colts are playing, even though when you think they're going to win, they lose. So I am just going to lean on the home team in this situation. And I do think Colts can win it, maybe by a field goal here. So we'll go Colts on that one. The Lions, Broncos. I mean, did everyone pick, well, maybe not everyone, but did a lot of people pick the Lions to beat the Bears last week? I know I did. I lost on that one. Lions got to bounce back and wake up from that loss to the Bears. They're playing a good team in the Broncos. Broncos have turned things around. They are fighting for a playoff spot. They're at 7-6. For as bad as a start the Broncos had to the season, the Broncos are fighting for a playoff spot. Just like the Lions. Lions pretty much got things locked up for the most part. But Lions got to bounce back from that ugly loss against the Bears. So I got to go Lions on that one. Bears, Browns. Browns have been playing well this season. With all the injuries, with all the drama all season long, the Browns have been playing well. They've been staying alive. Sure, I guess Bears are technically in a playoff hunt. But I do think the Browns will take this one. They are favored by 3.5. I will go Browns on that one. This is going to be, boring division game. This division is terrible, but Falcons are a better team. Sure, the Carolina Panthers can play. Spoilers here. Falcons are only favored by 3. They got to get this win. If they lose to the Panthers, it's pretty sad. It's hard for me to pick the Panthers. Maybe I'd pick the Panthers in points, the spread, but I got to go Falcons on this one. Buccaneers, Packers. Packers, I had them winning against the Giants, but, Giants are playing well. And Buccaneers are playing very average this season. They are in the playoffs as of now. They're in the 4th spot. They're in the 6th spot right now. But they could win the division. You just never know. It's a really bad division. But will they beat the Packers at home? Packers need to bounce back after that bad loss to the Giants. I think Packers will bounce back and get the W there. Moving on to the Texans-Titans. C.J. Stroud got hit hard last week and got the concussion. He's in the protocol now. Will he come back? I'm not sure yet. As of when I'm filming this, I'm not sure if C.J. Stroud will play. Titans, though, Huge upset over the Dolphins. I feel like they're going to ride that momentum into this week against the Texans. Texans are fighting for a playoff spot at 7-6. Titans are pretty much not fighting for playoffs unless they, win out. Titans could do something, but I'm going to ride that momentum. A lot of people have the Texans winning it, 67%. I feel like I got to go Titans here. They are favored by 2. Let's go Titans on that one. All right, Jets and Dolphins. Division game. And I think this is going to be a better game than expected, but I think Dolphins were embarrassed by losing to the Titans on Monday Night Football. So I do think Dolphins will bounce back. They're not going to lose against the Jets because, I don't know. Jets are like a roller coaster. When they look good one week, they look terrible the next week. So you got to go Dolphins on this one. Giants Saints, will they ride the DeVito train here into New Orleans and win it? Probably not. New Orleans is fighting for a playoff spot because their division is so bad. So they're fighting for playoffs. Technically, the New York Giants aren't out of it as far as a wild card spot goes. They got to pretty much win out. But I got to go Saints on this one. Saints probably are favored. Yeah, they're favored by 5.5. So I got to go Saints. The Chiefs coming off a bad loss. And Mahomes was so mad to lose to the Bills because of the refs. But it was offsides. That's all I'm saying. They're not going to lose to the Patriots. If they do, the Chiefs have some major troubles. But at this point, the Patriots have nothing to lose. So why not be the spoilers here? Why not go all out against the Chiefs? I would probably take the points at plus 8.5 for the Patriots if I were to bet on this game. So, but Chiefs are going to win it. Rams, Commanders. Rams are a hot team. Yes, they lost to the Ravens, but crazy overtime punt return, touchdown. But I got to go Rams to win this game against the Commanders. As a 49er fan, I would love for the Rams to lose, but I don't think they will. 49ers, Cardinals. Speaking of my 49ers, it should be an easy one for the Niners, but you can never discount the bad teams, especially in the division, because all they want to do is play spoilers. They got absolutely nothing to lose. They're not making the playoffs, but they could ruin our chances to be first place in the NFC and not get that bye week. So will the Cardinals win? No, they won't win. But will they give us a really hard time? I feel like that could happen just because they got nothing to lose. And the Niners have everything to gain by securing first place for the rest of this season. Got to go Niners to win, but watch out for the Cardinals. Maybe if you're betting on the game, take the spread at plus 13.5 for the Cardinals, but Niners are going to win this one. All right, moving on to the Cowboys, Bills. This is probably the game of the week right here. A lot of good playoff games this week, or playoff potential games this week, but this one right here, Cowboys-Bills, is going to be a fun one to watch, and Cowboys are fighting for that first place spot. They got to pretty much win this game against the Bills and win the game against Miami to prove to America that they are legit. Bills are not going to go down lightly, that's for sure. They are playing at home. Bills are fighting for a playoff spot. They are going to go hard against the Cowboys here. I am going Bills because I do not want the Cowboys to win here. So I'm a huge Bills fan this week. That is for sure. Go Bills, and hopefully they beat the Cowboys here to give them another loss and put them for sure in second place. All right. Moving on to the Ravens-Jaguars, another great game. A lot of great games this week. Both teams fighting for a playoff spot. Ravens pretty much got theirs locked up, but Jaguars are slipping a little bit. They are at home. I don't know Trevor Lawrence's status, how healthy he's going to be, but it's hard for me to pick the Jaguars here. Ravens are favored by 3.5. I just don't know if I want to lean Jaguars or Ravens. My gut is telling me Ravens. My heart kind of cheering for the Jaguars here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to hear from you guys in the comments on this one. This one's tough. Man. I mean, overall, I feel like Ravens are a better team. So let's just go Ravens. That's tough to pick the Jaguars in that spot. Okay, Eagles Seahawks. This is going to be a good one because Seahawks can very well win this game. And I am going to be cheering heavily for the Seahawks. I'm a 49er fan, so this hurts me to cheer for the Seahawks. But go Seahawks this weekend and beat the Eagles because Eagles are, three-way tie here with the Niners and Cowboys for first place, even though 49ers do have first place. But they are going into Seattle to play against the Seahawks here, and it's not going to be easy. The Eagles are favored by 3.5. I'm going to pick the Seahawks here because I do think they could beat the Eagles. They're slipping. Teams are figuring out the Eagles. They're figuring out their weaknesses. The tape is there. It's there to figure out. Jalen Hurts is falling. He's slipping in the rankings here, stats-wise. I do think the Seahawks can beat the Eagles. Seahawks almost beat the Cowboys in Dallas. So I very well do think the Seahawks can beat the Eagles at home in Seattle. So go Seahawks on that one. I'm going for them to win that game. All right. And then this is random. It says tiebreaker. How many points will be scored for the Chiefs-Patriots? They have that one at 37. I don't know. Let's go for 42 on that one. So, yeah, those are my picks. Seahawks, Ravens, Bills, Niners, Rams, Chiefs, Saints, Dolphins, Titans, Packers, Falcons, Browns, Lions, Colts, Bengals, and the Raiders. So let me know if you agree with me or disagree with me on any of those picks. Love to hear it in the comments. Appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and you guys have a great week. Enjoy week 15. It is getting good, guys. See you guys on the next video. Peace.